Hello, fellow travelers. Today, let's talk about Global Entry, a true game changer for international flyers. Imagine landing after a long flight and skipping the endless customs line. That's the magic of Global Entry. It's a U.S. Customs and Border Protection program for pre-approved, low-risk travelers to speed through customs. Instead of paper forms, you use a kiosk, scan your passport, verify your fingerprints, answer a few questions, and you're done. The process is quick, efficient, and stress-free. Plus, Global Entry includes TSA PreCheck, so you breeze through security at most U.S. airports, no need to remove shoes, belts, or laptops. For a single fee, you get 5 years of these perks. But remember, this privilege is built on trust. You must follow all rules and keep your information up to date. The U.S. government expects honesty and responsibility from every member. Violating the rules can mean losing your status. So Global Entry isn't just a shortcut, it's a partnership between you and CBP. Treat it as a privilege, not a right. Enjoy smoother travel, but always respect the rules. That's how you keep your golden ticket to easy travel. For frequent travelers, it's a small investment for a huge upgrade in your airport experience. Stay honest, stay diligent, and enjoy the journey. Global Entry truly makes coming home the best part of your trip. Let's clear up the difference between a Global Entry suspension and a revocation. Suspension is a temporary pause. Your privileges are on hold while CBP investigates an issue, like an arrest or customs problem. During suspension, you can't use Global Entry or TSA PreCheck. Revocation is permanent. CBP has decided you no longer qualify and your membership is canceled. With revocation, you lose all trusted traveler benefits, possibly for good. Suspension means there's still hope. Revocation means the door is closed. You can appeal a revocation, but it's tough and can take months. Knowing which situation you're in helps you plan your next steps. Suspension. Gather your facts and prepare your case. Revocation. Focus on the appeal process if you believe it's a mistake. Both are stressful, but understanding the difference is key. Suspension is a timeout, revocation is expulsion. Always check your TTP account for updates if you suspect an issue. Stay informed, and you'll be ready to respond if your status changes. Protect your trusted traveler status by knowing the rules and your rights. Why do people lose Global Entry? The most common reasons are criminal offenses, customs violations, and providing false information. Any arrest or conviction, even a DUI, can trigger a review or suspension. Failing to declare items, bringing in prohibited goods, or exceeding duty-free limits can get your privileges revoked. Traveling to high-risk countries may prompt extra scrutiny. Lying or omitting information on your application is a fast track to losing your status. Even forgetting to update your passport or address can be a violation. The program is built on trust and honesty. CBP monitors travel patterns and personal info for compliance. One mistake can cost you your membership. Always be truthful and diligent to keep your Global Entry. Trust is the foundation. Don't risk it. Subscribe for more adventures. How will you know if your Global Entry status changes? You'll get an email from CBP prompting you to log in to your Trusted Traveler Program (TTP) account. There, you'll find an official letter explaining if you're suspended or revoked, and usually a brief reason. Sometimes you might get a physical letter in the mail, so keep your address updated. The letter is your starting point for any appeal. Occasionally, travelers find out at the airport when the kiosk doesn't work or TSA PreCheck doesn't work. That's why it's smart to check your TTP account before traveling if you suspect an issue. The notification won't have all the details, but it's your cue to act. Always read the letter carefully and save a copy. Your next steps depend on this official notice. Stay alert to emails and account updates to avoid surprises. If you're suspended or revoked, don't panic, act methodically. Read the CBP letter in your TTP account carefully to understand the reason. Save a copy for your records. Gather evidence, receipts, court documents, or statements explaining your side. File an appeal through your TTP account with a clear, respectful letter and attach your evidence. If the reason is unclear, consider a Freedom of Information Act (FOIA) request for more details. For complex cases, consult an attorney experienced with CBP matters. The review process can take months. Be patient and don't flood CBP with messages. If your appeal succeeds, your privileges are restored. If denied, the letter will explain why. Diligence and honesty give you the best shot at a positive outcome. The best way to handle suspension? Avoid it. Always declare everything at customs, no matter how minor. Keep your TTP account updated with new passports, licenses, or addresses. CBP checks your info regularly. Outdated details can cause problems. Follow all laws, both in the U.S. and abroad. Disruptive behavior in airports or on planes can trigger a review. Never let anyone else use your global entry card. Don't bring prohibited items or skip paying duties. Treat the program as a partnership. Your diligence keeps the trust alive. A few minutes updating your info can save you big headaches. Respect the rules, and you'll keep enjoying the perks. Global entry is a privilege, not a right. Protect it with honesty and care. If your appeal is successful, you'll get a notification and your global entry is reinstated. Your card and known traveler number reactivate, no need for a new one. After reinstatement, be extra careful. Follow all rules and double-check your info. CBP may scrutinize you more closely for a while. If denied, you may reapply after some time, but approval isn't guaranteed. Serious offenses may bar you permanently. Minor mistakes might allow reapplication after several years. The process is the same as your first application. Be transparent about your past. Treat your second chance with extra care. Lost global entry? You still have options. The Mobile Passport Control (MPC) app is free and lets you speed through customs at many U.S. airports. For security, you can apply for TSA PreCheck separately. Its process is simpler than global entry. If you travel to Canada or Mexico, consider Nexus or Sentry. But note that a global entry revocation may affect eligibility. Even without these programs, you can still travel. Just allow extra time for lines. Stay organized and keep your documents handy. A positive attitude makes the process easier. These programs are conveniences, not requirements. The joy of travel remains, no matter which line you're in. Explore alternatives, but don't let a setback stop your adventures. Travel is always worth it. Want to make sure you never lose your global entry privileges? Here's a pro tip. Stay ahead of the game with your renewal. Global entry memberships last for 5 years, but you don't need to wait until the last minute to renew. In fact, you can start the renewal process up to a year before your membership expires. This early start gives you plenty of time to handle any paperwork or unexpected delays, so you won't be caught off guard or face a gap in your TSA PreCheck or expedited entry benefits. Renewing early means less stress, no rushing, and a smoother travel experience. Even while your renewal is being processed, your current membership stays active, so you keep your benefits until you're approved. Don't forget to keep your profile up to date, too. If you get a new passport, move to a new address, or change your visa status, update your information right away. Keeping everything accurate helps prevent delays or complications during the renewal process. And here's another friendly reminder. Stay informed about travel advisories, restrictions, and new regulations. If you're planning a trip to a country that could affect your eligibility, check the U.S. Customs and Border Protection website or subscribe to travel alerts. Sometimes changes in international entry policies or sudden travel advisories can impact your status, even if you're not traveling to a traditionally high-risk country. By being proactive with renewals and staying alert to travel updates, you'll keep your global entry benefits intact and enjoy smoother journeys through U.S. airports. A little preparation goes a long way to keeping your travels hassle-free. Suspensions and revocations sound scary, but most global entry members never have issues. The rules keep the program safe and efficient for everyone. If you do face a problem, there's a clear process to follow. Stay calm and respond thoughtfully. Many people have successfully appealed and regained their privileges. Even if you lose global entry, alternatives like MPC and TSA PreCheck can still help. A little extra time in line is a small price for the gift of travel. Keep exploring, stay curious, and don't let fear hold you back. Protect your trusted traveler status and enjoy the world. Subscribe for more adventures. Happy travels!